Hi, and welcome to Cruisin' Tarot. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing to my channel. It keeps me motivated to do videos like these for free. Keep in mind these are general collective readings, but I hope it resonates. I'm here for entertainment purposes, nothing more, nothing less. Also, I do cuss. Don't take it personal. I don't sell you anything kind of healing curse type of reading, over the top clickbait, or something that sends you in la la land reading, because I focus on clarity and truth. So let's get started. This is going to be an air sign reading, and this is going to be the no contact situation. It's not going to be super lengthy, but, hopefully this resonates. I just get to a point, I don't want to come up with a crazy detailed story or something like that, because it may not resonate with everybody. So, okay. So air signs, that's, of course, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You're going to choose between 3 different stacks here. Okay, so right now, make your choice. If you need a pause, go ahead and pause, and then I'm going to get started with this one, all right? I'm going to look at messages, overall energy, what you need to know, or what do you already know, and all kinds of questions we'll be answering pretty soon. All right, we'll see you at your reading. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Okay, so if you are an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you pick this card stack, so it doesn't really matter what zodiac specifically, other than if you're an air sign, this is your reading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to be talking about the person possibly you're thinking about the most here, or recently had no contact with. And then maybe at the time when this video comes out, you're possibly going to be going through a no contact situation here. All right, so let's see what comes out. So this card stack, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to have to pull them a little closer in a minute so I can read them a little bit better. All right, so this is for card stack number 1. And then we'll do this one. Okay, let me get my other cards and then we'll get started. Both of these wanted to come out, so I'm just gonna try to take these out. It feels right. Okay, and then let me get my last ones, and then I'll be possibly pulling some more if I need more clarification on who this person is or something. I might get buttons, so I'll try to remember how to pause it. I don't think I know how to pause it, or not pause it, I'm sorry. How to mute it or something here for the noisy buttons, Okay, so, alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, God, I just forgot, I don't really have a whole lot of space here. So, okay, so the third one here. Let's go ahead and get started with the actual situation here. Okay, I may have to pull them up closer and stuff. Anyways, sorry. Okay, so the situation here that I'm getting from you guys, some of you guys, there was a marriage or getting together was the challenge here. I think someone had their own ideas or new ideas on what they wanted when it comes to connections, marriages, or something. So if you guys were already in contact with this person, someone was hiding behind what their true intentions were or what they really do believe. So it's almost like saying if you were in a connection with this person, as soon as it got a little serious, they kind of decided, whether they told you or not, maybe in a more barbaric way, in a way, without emotion, that they don't want to be in a commitment or a long-term thing or something like that. For some of you guys, that's all I'm getting. That was the challenge, being in a being together. Someone had their own ideas, had their own inspiration and stuff. And then for some of you guys, whoever the opposite is, they wanted that. Someone wanted commitment, marriage, and they desired that. But I think someone felt very insecure. Both of you guys probably feel very insecure because someone wanted it and someone didn't want it. They don't know if that's what they want. And for... what did I write here? Okay, yeah, someone didn't want to leave their comfort zone. So something about they were undecided. So we have a yes, maybe, and a no here. So they weren't sure if they wanted to leave what they were used to, or they were like, well, this is going good, why are we going to mess this up, you know, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. So that was the situation maybe that caused the no contact. I don't know who did it or what happened here, but anyways, that's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and start with what you know or what you gonna find out about this situation. I think for some of you guys, someone felt that they have no choice. They had no choice in the matter. Someone's gonna probably express it. Yeah, I think someone just wasn't sure of how they really felt about this connection. And what I mean is maybe they did have feelings for you. They don't know if it was at the level of commitment, if that makes any sense. So that's what they were worried about, okay? So that's what you need to know, or you already know, possibly. All right, what you don't know, though, I think they don't know if they can have it all with you. Somebody does not know if they can have it all. I think that's why they're closed off, colder, and defensive. And for some of you guys, I feel like whoever put the pressure on that person to commit or to have that conversation, they just took off with their tail between their legs kind of thing. And I think, because it got too serious. And maybe someone was a little too cruel. Maybe they took it that way. I'm not saying that somebody was, but that's what I'm getting. All right. So if you were to contact them, this is only if you're not in contact with this person, what would happen? There would probably be a conversation about what you guys want, if you want to come together or not. I think you guys' ideas may clash, or you guys may express your desires or your inspiration on what being together is, and it may fail. It may fail because I think someone's ego may get in the way. Okay, so I'm not saying they will, just say there's a possibility of it. All right, so what else do we need to know? What is a potential outcome here? Maybe some kind of desire to control. Maybe someone may hide their feelings. Maybe someone may have more. Honestly, now that I see the other cards here, hold on a second here. I do feel it's more like someone may have more confidence in this whole situation. Someone may gain the confidence in this whole situation because something new. It's like they're going to have a positive energy when it comes to this now, and they might want to reconcile. Okay, but I'm not sure if you contacted them will put more pressure. But I mean, it just depends how you do it. If it's someone that's really scared of commitment or something like that, I would just take it easy and be careful if you think this is worth it. But I think if they're afraid of commitment, then it's not for me. But that's, everybody does their own thing. I don't know how much you've invested in this person. All right, so what is your advice? Don't play mind games. Realize when you've lost. Realize when things are going south. Don't go around in circles. Don't keep repeating the same thing. What I mean is don't question the same question. For some of you guys, I'm getting you guys are asking the same freaking question to them, and that they just use any kind of excuse to bail on this whole situation. Why would you do that? Okay, so repeating something will hurt the stability or a potential outcome here is what it's saying. All right, and then it's here we've got don't overanalyze things. It's almost I am getting, try, but don't push too hard, and then kind of leave it to them to give them a little space to kind of think about things more than anything. All right, what does the saying goes? If it's meant for you, it'll come for you, or something like that. Okay, so let's see here. What are their thoughts? They're thinking that maybe possibly someone here does not know how to share their feelings. So maybe if it's this person, I'm thinking if it's towards you, they're thinking that you don't know how to express yourself properly more than anything. Maybe a little bit aggressive or negative. And then I'm also getting someone's doesn't want to share their feelings at the moment. So, doesn't want to share their feelings, doesn't want to communicate about this. Like, if you guys are together but not in contact about this situation, it's like, I don't want to feel the pressure of I have to make a choice. Like, this is my only choice. I don't want to do that. I don't want to think this way. How do they see you? Mean, They feel like you're mean, cold, defensive. Uh, because it's something about you wanting some kind of happiness, but you're coming across as, again, I'm getting someone that's pressuring someone too much. That's what it's telling me. Okay. What they said or what they want to say, yeah, they're worried that this may fail. I think that's what it is. They want to look at things different. They do want to figure out how to come back together. May not be in the way you want it to, but they still want to come back together one day. Okay, so let's see here. How do they feel? They do want to connect with you. They do want to reconcile with you. That's what they feel. They do feel like you're lucky, or they're lucky to have you in your life. They see you as a good luck charm. They do see that. And they do feel like they're wanting to desire to take control of the situation. So it's someone that felt, if they're the person that failed to make this go anywhere, like just a argument with no point, they want to take control and put new direction into this connection or conversation about this specific topic. All right, so let's see here. What is their intent? Their intent is possibly to think of the worst. They intend to just be in their minds about this. They're thinking, oh, this is going to go on around circles. It's never going to have stabilization. Nothing's ever going to stabilize. It's going to be a little crazy. Am I the ones, possibly they may sabotage this themselves, or maybe they'll feel like, they'll play some mind games because they're trying to avoid a conversation. They're trying to avoid something here. It's, that's what it's telling me. All right. So let's say, who is this person? A clue, more of a clue. Well, any other messages here? I think that's pretty much it. It's what it's really telling me. Okay. So, all right, so let's see. Who is this person? Like, how would you know who this is, right? Okay. Someone might be the mother of somebody's children here, or maybe they're very connected to somebody else's mom or their own mother, or they're very nurturing type of person, but they could also be very seductive or very tempting for you. They also could be emotionally draining, though. That's the bad side about this person, though. Like an emotional draining vampire, per se. I don't know if they mean to do it, but it happens. Okay, they feel someone you see as insecure or makes you feel insecure about this whole situation. Maybe they are lacking one or two parents. I'm not sure. In the past, someone saw someone as a coward, fearing something, worrying about commitment, possibly. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so yeah, that's what I got for number 1. Up next is card stack number 2. Don't forget to like and share. Bye. All right, so if you guys picked this card stack, this is your reading, and you are in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And again, I really just make it simple. This is your sun sign, period. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please do so, and this will motivate me to make more videos and keep me alive on YouTube. If I don't survive the YouTube for another year or so, it's not the end of the world for me. I just want to get more practice, more experience, and everybody wants a free read online on live, I'll do it, but I have to have the numbers. You have to help me with the numbers. It's, if you want something, you got to give me something. That's how it is, right? Equal give and take. You can't just want, and not give me anything for it, vice versa, right? So here it is. It's free. These general readings. I'll ask for you to subscribe, like, and comment if possible. Okay, so yeah, I try to focus on clarity and truth. I don't want to do the whole, how do they feel about you every single day? Because I feel like, even though those gets the most views on YouTube online, that just, to me, just sets you off on a really obsessive behavior, and your mind is just focused on something you don't need to be focused on instead of working on what's right in front of you. But, if people keep asking me that, I guess I'll just be part of La La Land one day too. Okay, so here we go. Let me get some cards out, and I might have to pull them a little closer. All right, so no contact person for whoever picked this card stack. That's an air sign. Damn. Okay. a little far away from my eyes right now. I'm gonna have to pull the cards in a little bit for me too. Okay. There's more information in the description box if you guys want to book a reading or something. I would love to do readings person to person, but sometimes it's kind of hard when you live in a place where you're like criticized more than a local child molester. So I feel like some people will not like this tarot stuff, the metaphysical, the unknown, something they're not familiar with. So I just don't want to get harassed. And people will do it, trust me. Yes, I do believe in God. Of course I do. I do know what's good and bad. I use common sense, people. So don't worry about me. Just worry about yourself. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's see. Okay. These are so shiny. It's kind of hard to see some of the detail anymore when it's so reflective. Maybe it's just me, but okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, let's start with the actual situation here between you guys. 2, 3. Okay, so alrighty, so some of you guys may be dealing with, or maybe this is you, with the Queen of Swords type of energy. It's the type of person who's very protective if there's bullshit coming at them. I don't know who is who, but I hold this sword of truth. You come at me with some kind of bullshit, and it's not going to end well. So someone is very skeptical here on someone else, is what it's telling me. I think someone here feels like they're stuck on choices. The problem is making the right choice, doing the right thing for us to get along. That's the energy I'm getting here. So I'm skeptical of this. Maybe something you did in the past here. If the choice is up to you, but come at me with some bullshit, it ain't gonna end well. I already know the truth. If you want to be with me, come at me with the truth. Is what it's telling me. Okay, so. All right, so let's see here. What do you need to know? There's a lot of desire here. Someone wants to create. Someone has a spark. Someone sees in it's growing. Whatever this is growing. And they're very stuck on it. Someone knows here, either you or the other person is very stuck on wanting to gift into this. And they're very stuck on that. All right, so that's what the energy is kind of telling me. What are their thoughts? They feel like they're hung up. Maybe they're a little bit impatient now. They feel like they have to give in quite a bit into this. And they need to have a new... what is the proper word I'm thinking here? It's like... It feels like it would have to take a lot of communication. Or something about communication here would have to change quite a bit. Okay, so yeah, that's what it's telling me. All right, so let's see here. We've got these two. All right, so what you don't know? Okay, what you don't know? Someone is trying. How do I say this? Okay, so someone's new feelings have awoken here. They have new feelings about this. And it has to do with time. Time has changed their feelings in a way. They have new feelings about this. And I think it's because they're trying to resist change here. They're resisting change. So now they're feeling different. A little bit different than what they used to. All right. How do they see you? They see you that that you may move on. It's almost like you may move on and you might have matured more than they have, or you're trying to mature this whole situation. You be the mature person in this whole situation. I think because it has to do with you waiting, you having to wait, and I do see that they see you having a lot of emotion over this. All right, so let's see here. If you were to contact them, what would happen, right? New choices, new possibility here. But it wouldn't change how skeptical someone feels, though, about coming together or getting along. There'd be a possibility, but I don't think it would change a whole lot, because I think someone feels very defensive because someone here is acting like the Queen of Swords. Not easy to approach kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? So what would they want to say, or what do they say? I think they're wanting to say, I want to come together, but you need to put your sword down. You know, could that be a choice? Can you choose to do that for me? Sorry, but this is what it's telling me. It's funny, but it's not funny. So, all right. So let's see here. What is the potential outcome? I think here, the potential outcome here may be that, you know, I don't know if you guys have already tried to move on from this. It's telling me this is a possible missed opportunity because it's too far now. Like the time, the longer somebody waits here, or the longer someone tries to fix this. I'm not saying you, it could be the other person. Like if they're the ones who wronged you, and don't act like your shit don't stink. I'm saying if you know that they, like, for example, cheated on you, or backed up on their marriage proposal. I don't know, whatever it could be. And they're the ones who screwed you over. This is what I'm talking about. They're the ones going to be seen as a missed opportunity, because they feel like the longer they wait, the most likely the outcome will not be so good. Okay, so yeah, it would be exhausting. It would be ruined, is what it's telling me. How do they feel? They do feel they ruined everything. They felt like they ruined everything. And, you know, it would take too much for them to fix what they did. And something about someone being too immature, knowing that maybe they're too immature for this connection, or you would see them as immature. All right, so what is your advice, right? Is stay calm, be wise, you know, just try to listen and speak using your words wisely. It's what it's telling me. Speak from the heart. I know this is home, but sometimes your privacy, your heart is right there too. And then don't be too distracted. Don't let emotions distract you, is what it's telling me here. What is their intent? They're liking ideas right now. Maybe they're a little too distracted, and they may not want to communicate because they don't know how to. I do feel like they don't know. It's not familiar in what they want to do. Is what it's telling me. It's not familiar. They feel like the door needs to be open, like an obvious sign to be open for them to come in to communicate and try to be more wiser when it comes to their decisions on what to do here. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see here. Who is this person? Like, how do you know who I'm talking about, right? Let me see if there's anything else here. My desire is to wait to avoid disaster. I have new feelings, but I feel like you're going to fight me. That's what it's telling me. I have new feelings, but you're going to fight me in order for us to come together. The choices are just too far apart. Like, I don't know if it's too late for choices. I feel things are ruined. I feel like my decisions, or maybe maybe you are too emotional, distracted with some kind of emotion that's, it's not correct here. Something like that. You're stuck on something. But anyways, I think that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Alrighty, so at the center of it all is the Queen of Swords. Let's see. Who is this person? Like, how do you know who I'm talking about? Okay, so someone who is very distracted, feels like they never have time to discuss this or deal with this. Someone that has trust issues, or you have trust issues with the person. Someone that's all business, like not hardly any emotion. They do possibly make a lot of money, maybe because they have a business, or they actually have a decent job. So, or it could be someone here that is all about business. And what I mean is, like, they're not very emotional. They don't know how to express emotion. They get straight to the point. Okay, so it's something you feel like you have unfinished business. You're wondering if there's any unfinished business and you're tired of the shit repeating with this person. Okay, anything else? Okay. Imagine man, straight talk. He could be in sales for some of you guys or someone that loves to talk. And what I mean is like, I'm not saying deep conversations, but I'm saying someone who has jazzy hands, like a salesman. They'll get to the point, they try to convince you or something. Oh, they're very suave. Okay. And they're very slow to settle or to plan anything out. You see them that way. So it's like, I'll go with the flow and see what happens. Well, how is anything going to happen if you don't fucking plan for it, you know? But anyways, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye. I'm going to do this one a little different because sometimes I feel like doing some things different when I'm in the middle of a reading. But if you guys pick this card stack, this is for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I try to get straight to the point. There's some out there that try to sell you curse release and all this bullshit. I don't know. If that's what you like, go for it. Spend your money on that in time. Support that. Make them famous when it's a bunch of bullshit about releasing a curse and all that crap. But, or, you know, something like that. And if you want someone that tells you about this guy who's obsessed with you and he's really hot, you know, and, or someone who's like half your age and has a lot of money and is devoted to you, and it's like, come on. Like, be realistic too. So if that's what you want, then again, you're always making that tarot reader famous when obviously they're just feeding you bullshit. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to stick to clarity and truth, whether I make it or not on YouTube, because I need to practice either way. Alrighty, here we go. Just going to do it a little different this time. I don't know why. Something about being a little different with this one makes sense to me. So this is just for air signs. So if you're an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and if you pick this card stack, this is for you. Okay. Doing just a tiny bit different, okay? Just a tiny bit. Okay, so this is going to be like the no contact separation, person on your mind, or whoever sounds familiar to you. Because some of you could have more than one person you're separated from. Okay, so let's see. Because, I mean, you are an air sign, right? I see that from possibly water, more air, and fire. But I don't know about earth. I think earth are pretty straightforward kind of people. At least I think so. Let's see. Don't make it complicated, right? Okay, so okay, you know, I am getting here something bad happened here, like bad luck. Obviously, something happened here. So I don't know if someone realized someone had bad debt here, and bad debt can be many ways. I don't know, that debt card, like word comes out. Like, for example, if you're in a connection, bad debt could be used. Someone pulls somebody's credit score, realizes how shady they are. I mean, that could ruin a relationship. Depends how deep you are in it, right? It could also be that bad debt, like you find out how many people this person slept with, you know? And people, what does that matter? Okay, I mean, if you want to be a whore, be a whore. I don't give a shit. You know, that's up to you. But some of us, you know, some of us, that matters. And the reason it matters is, one, in my opinion, it's not really normal mentally for someone to sleep like 100 people, 500 people plus, whatever. Something's up there mentally. I'm sorry. But that's just my opinion. You guys want to criticize me for saying that? That's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thinks that way. That's one reason. Two, there's more baggage. Why? Because they've had prior drama. Why didn't it work out before? What's been happening? You know, who does that? Sleeps and then leaves and then goes in another person, etc. So it doesn't matter what gender you are. That, to me, is a big red flag too. Okay, so bad debt because they're shady. They've slept with a lot of people, bring a lot of baggage, and it's kind of hard to compete or satisfy someone that's been through so many people. How do you, what are they looking for? What do they want? If they haven't found it by now, how do you know they're going to find it with you? Okay. A bad debt could also be that they seem to not have their shit together, that they have, what is the word I'm thinking here? They don't have a job. I hate to say it. They just can't make anything work. How do you see them potentially in the future if they're that way? Someone here, I think, found meaning in all this. They were trying to look into this. They felt that this person is maybe not compatible with them because of a bad debt situation. I'm not which way or form, you know. I personally, me, if I was single, if I was going out with someone, and especially if you live in a small town, you go to, I don't know, a restaurant or something, you go to sit, and you're somebody who's had a huge body count that slept with more than half of the town. I just wouldn't feel prideful in this connection because it's like, it's my turn. I mean, how are you supposed to feel about that, But maybe for some of you guys, maybe someone feels that way. Yeah, they're thinking very negative about this connection. Someone decided that something risky, something debt, something not great about this connection here. And they could have a really bad attitude. Maybe they're, I hope not, maybe they're very physical. Could be. Maybe they have anger issues. Something that you consider a debt. It's not something you value in a connection. Someone found out here or realized about the other person. It's all it's telling me. All right, so... Okay, so let's see here. What do you know? What do you need to know? Someone feels uninspired about this anymore. And when it comes to some kind of desire or making peace with this, like they don't have desire to accept it or make peace, or they don't feel like passionate as much anymore about this. Okay, and it has to do with some kind of selfish or excess. See, excess. Someone's done something risky, debt, and someone has realized that. All right, so, and then what are their thoughts? You overdid it. You did something. You overdid it is what it's telling me. And it's some kind of fantasy that's been overdone here with the other person, and they found out about it. It's like finding meaning. They understand now why you did that, and maybe they don't like it. Okay, sorry. I don't know who's who. I'm just saying it the way I kind of feel like reading it out there. All right, so let's see here. What do you don't know? What you don't know is that, whoever did the wrong here still feels very, very, very tied to this. I don't know if they feel like maybe you're different, if that makes any sense. So let's just one example. So the debt part is that they have a huge body count and you find out and you're really turned off by that. They feel like, they've made that mistake. They still feel very guided towards you, like you're the one. Maybe they were doing it wrong to find the right person, and they have regrets about it, but they do wish to be with you, is what it's telling me. All right, so yeah, it was lack of purpose in the past. Okay, there's no point to what they were doing in the past, is what it's telling me. All right, how do they see you? They see you very confused about the whole situation. They feel like, again, you're just seeing it very risky now, this connection, and you have new willpower, and I don't think it's to come towards this, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's see. I already have that. Oh, wait, never mind. If you contact them, there is a possibility that you guys can balance this, find meaning in what happened, and possibly new ideas, or your negative thoughts will, maybe be explained, is what it's kind of telling me. Yeah, I think what they're going to say is like, look, you contacted me. I want to tell you that the meaning of all this, why I did it. It was risky, but my hands were tied now. I can't do anything about the past. I can only focus on now and the future. It's what it's telling me. Hopefully they'll actually do better, not just tell you that. Yeah, and that's what they want to say. They want to help with some kind of negative thoughts that you're having about this whole situation. All right. What is the potential outcome? Maybe a restart in this whole situation for some of you guys, and it will make you feel a little bit more secure. Something they are willing to restart, making things innocent again. Maybe start all over again, new beginning or something like that. An innocent, more cleaner beginning is what it's telling me. And for some of you guys, if it was already like that, that's what they intend to do. Sometimes it's, you can't, I don't know how to say it. Like if they're being different with you and you find out they were really shady in the past, but they're not with you, like this is possibly, hopefully, it's just because they realize that you're the right person to be. Sometimes it takes one person to realize that they want to be the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They ultimately, they do it for themselves. They honestly just do it for themselves, but you might have inspired them, if that makes any sense. So that could be it. All right. So, and how do they feel? They want to give into this. They want to secure this. Okay. They feel very sweet thoughts about this. They want to come together. They do feel very positive about you in general. All right. So what is the advice? You know, if you're going to come in, it's what it's telling me. If you're going to come in with this, it's what it's telling me. It's like, be prepared for work. And I think it's work on your end. And more than anything, it has to do with you realizing, accepting things, looking towards the future, looking ahead instead of back, if that makes any sense. If they're the type that are actually going to fix that, if they're doing the same shit that they did in the past and you find out and they're kind of already showing you red flags, why are you even looking at this? I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's going to be your own stupid fault. Sorry to say it that way, but yeah. So, and it could be like someone possibly could have been an escort. I don't know. Something that you would see as very costly that affects your pride, possibly your future, and seeing this. Like it destroyed an illusion for some of you guys. Okay, so their intent is to look towards future when it comes to you. Put some kind of hard work and effort to have some joy, harmony with you guys is what they want to do. Okay, so let's see, who are we talking about here? So I guess if you can see past, see the past as a past, and if they are different with you, you know, not really showing you the same shit and you're just ignoring it. No, I'm saying if they have a past that you would not like, but they're changing, they're doing better, and they're not trying to show you or trying to come out with that shit again, you know, I don't know. You tell me if it's worth it, if you want to keep investing in this any longer. It's your choice ultimately, right? Okay, so who is this person? Oh, okay. I think it's someone who's very motivated, very energetic towards love, wants love. Yeah, it's new to them for for some reason. I think they want to, whoever this is, you know, they want to learn from you. I think that you've seen them, someone that you've seen as a boy who cried wolf, liar, maybe trickster now because of the past. Okay, this reading is for someone that you find out some shit from the past that you would see him this way, but not at the moment. Like you hardly had any clue until you were exposed to some truth in the past. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about somebody who's an asshole in the past and asshole right now, and they're like, I had no idea. That's not what I'm talking about. Someone you had no idea how they were in the past. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, so they want to learn new. I don't think they want to be seen as the boy who cried wolf anymore. They want to maintain something. They want to like change their level. Like, and it's for some of you guys, they are blessed. They've been blessed so many times. That doesn't mean they don't ruin it. So yeah, that's who. It's someone who's like was a single kid or the baby of the house, or had a lot of favorite at school. They had, you know, the golden child. Bless, you know, the golden child is a favorite for me to say about school sometimes because they are golden children, and people who argue and fight that are the ones who are parents of the golden children. So, and I'm not saying that, you know, that's right or wrong. Me being that kid that was pushed to a corner, didn't want to be dealt with, I can say it's wrong, you know, because it's funny how it's never the favorites that fall through the cracks of the world of education, right? It's always the kids who are complicated you don't want to deal with, but you wanted to receive the federal money. But you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, something like that. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. Don't forget to like and share. Bye.